Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about these pump groups that are promising to give you not only 10x or 100x, but a lot of money, multiplying your money in just a short time. And what they say they will do, and we'll explore whether that's true or not, is they will let you know when they are pumping a certain crypto or a certain stock, uh, especially crypto. And once that happens, they will push the price all together now, and the price will go to the moon. So the question is, does that work? How does it work? Where can you find these groups? All about that is what we're going to be talking about today. So stay till the end because you're going to be finding some surprising facts. So let's get started. Okay, guys. So yes, I did it. I went ahead and found these pump groups and tried my hand at one of those. And actually, I invested some money into a token they were pumping. And at the time, they said they were going to be pumping. Indeed, I bought the token and then I sold it once. Or, well, that's the part of the story. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But I bought the token when they said they were going to be pumping it. So the price, effectively, it went up. I think that time it 10x'd. And this was within minutes. Like I would say within 2 or 3 minutes, the price went all the way up. And so the interesting thing is that this crypto pump groups kind of work. Now the thing is, will it work for you and for me? Because that's the side of the coin they never tell you about. So there are two different types of pump groups. One is the regular free pump groups. They will let you know the minute they will start pumping. They will let you know that it has started. Of course, they will give you some previous notifications. Tomorrow we'll be going to be pumping at 2 p.m., but they don't tell you which token until the very last minute. So here's what happened. I was actually, like 3 or 4 days before that happened, I was getting reminders of the pump day and the pump time, but not the pump token. So I waited for a few days. I saved my money. This was on, I think it was on the Binance Smart Chain. I think it wasn't on the Binance Smart Chain. So, but I had my money in my wallet prepared for that. And the minute they sent the token, I had everything like copy paste. Everything was going to be super fast so I could buy that token and get the most out of this pumping. What happened was the next. It took me probably not more than 10 seconds to buy the token. That's it. I mean, guys, that's super fast. So what ended up happening that time, and I'm going to tell you the second story in a moment, is that by the time I purchased that token, it was already too late. The token had gone all the way up, and I actually, within 10 seconds of them saying, this is the time, go buy the token, actually, the price was all the way up to the top. So what happened? Well, once the token goes all the way to the top, it goes down. So I think I spent $200 and then I sold what the price point of $100 per, once I had lost $100. Supposedly they were going to be pumping a second and a third wave, but I did sell before that happened. And what happened after that? The token went all the way down, so there was no second wave, no third wave. Yeah, there were tiny waves, but on the way down, so it never went back up. So my lesson, and I hope I spent my dollars so you learn that lesson. This kind of pump groups where they tell you the token at the very last moment does not work for anyone except for the guys who are creating this group. And I'll tell you what, because you don't know if these guys bought the token before they send you this notification, which I'm sure happened. So if they buy before it's pumped, then they buy at a really low price. And then once you buy, it's already pumping all the way up. And these guys, the organizers of these groups, are the guys who are making money. So I said, well, no, this is not working. I wish I could know about the token before this happened. So I wish I could be one of the guys who knew the token like a day before, so it didn't start pumping until the last time. And like magic, I found that information. And then this was one of the groups, and I'm going to show you my screen in a second because this is the second story and it's a really interesting story, and you'll see whether I 10x my money or not. So I'll show you my browser. So briefly, this is Wall Street Bets. You probably heard about this group pumping stocks in the stock exchange, AMC mainly, and I think a couple other stocks. They pump them, and some of them are still high in price. So these guys have a Satoshi Street Bets group, but they're not actually pumping. So I try to looking for the places where I could belong to these pump groups. So I did my job. I found websites where they said are the best pump dump groups. They explain why, and they recommend one of them in particular, which of course this article is created by the guys who are creating these groups. So this is the pump group. This is the one I decided. I found many of them on Telegram. This is just 4 of them. I found in other languages too. I found one in Spanish, one in French. So I want to show you quickly what they do. They tell you, the thing is, they show you these candles, and the token they pumped went all the way up. It started here, ended up here, and some people made 2x or 10x. But as I was mentioning, these guys are the guys who knew about the token before the pumping. So in particular, this pump group, I decided to, I went ahead and read everything that was here. And then this guy, Mike Carper, which is a non-existent guy, says, if you want to have access to the coin names 12 to 24 hours before each pump, we invite you to join our VIP group. So I said, this is what I want, guys. I want to know before the pumping, because when I bought, the very moment when it pumped, I lost money. So I don't want to lose money. I want to make money, and I'm sure you guys also want to do that. So I wrote to this guy, Mike Harper, and I actually joined. And so here's my message to him. It said, hi, Mike. I saw that you have some spots for the VIP membership, and I wanted to request more info. So this guy, Mike Harper, which is, it could be John Doe. I mean, you don't know who this guy is, right? But I said, in the sake of making a video for you guys, I'm going to do this and see what happens. And if I 10x my money, that's great. If I lose money, then at least I will save you and spare you some time and money. So this guy tells me, if you want to be in the membership, VIP membership, you have to send $200 to me. And it's lifetime. So we pump several times per week, 2 to 3 times per week. We use mainly Binance or KuCoin, and then you can send us the $200 to these addresses. After the payment, please send me a screenshot of your payment, and I will send you an invite to our VIP group. So, and then he sends like a screenshot, which is supposed to be an example of the notifications they sent before that. So I said, I will do so, thank you. And then I submitted my 200 USDT, and I said, oh, wow, I'm going to be part of a group, a VIP group, and I'm going to make so much money. Because if they do this 2 to 3 times per week, and let's say I invest $200 and I 2x my money 2 to 3 times per week, wow, I can make a living out of this. So I sent my money, and of course, something smelled fishy, guys. But anyway, I said, this is going to be for my guys at my YouTube channel. So I'm going to do this, and hopefully I'll make a lot of money. If not, then that's that. You'll get the information. So what happened after I joined the VIP? Well, I sent this guy my screenshot. This is a $200 I sent him, and he didn't answer. So it was like almost midnight. So saying this guy might be sleeping. So I copied the transaction on the Explorer just in case he didn't trust my screenshot. And then I waited and waited and waited. And then I told him I'm going to tell my YouTube group, my channel, about you guys if you don't send back my money or send me the invite. And these guys, of course, they do not reply ever. So what they do is, and there's another thing I found. All of these channels, Binance Pump Signals, We Are Whales, Cryptic Pumps, at least these 3, they pump at the same time, and they use the same information. So let's see, these guys, they pump announcement on Sunday, August 8th at 5 p.m. GMT. If you check the other guys, it's the same thing. They are announcing, or they will soon announce that they will pump at the same time. So basically, my belief is that they are all ran by the same guys. So Mike Harper, who does not exist, it could be, you know, any guy, um, is the guy who requests the money so you can join the VIP. The groups work the same way. So guys, my learning, and what I want to convey to you guys is, as much as it is enticing to belong to these VIP memberships, and you know, you've heard that it has worked in the stock exchange. You know, in theory, this could work really well, but what's their business? Because if you guys start investing before everyone else, then the coin will pump before time. So they don't want people to be part of the VIP group. They want you to to invest and push their tokens up, but not make money. They are the guys making money. Because remember, guys, every time the coin is sold at a high price, someone sells and someone buys, and the guy who buys at the top is the one who loses the money. And that was me the first time around before I joined the VIP. And the second time around, I said I want to be the guy who earns the money. But then there's the other scam, because they will never send you the invite. You will actually lose $200, which so all in all, I lost $400 just to make this experiment. And I hope you guys make something out of this. They you know, these groups are both in Telegram and in Discord and probably somewhere else. Never trust them, guys. If they are not public, you know, if they ask you to VIP, that's a scam. They're, you know, they're making money from the money you send them. So imagine they get $200 times 10 people. That's already $2,000. But I'm sure a lot more people. Just look at how many people belong to this. I'm going to show you my browser again, and I hope you can see how many people belong to this group. So Binance Pump Signals. These are the groups that took my money, my Harper. So they have 1 million subscribers, and I'm sure most of them are not VIP. But if they can get 1,000 people to be VIP or to try to be VIP and send them $200, that's a lot of money. That's already $200,000 they're making just from scamming people. But on top of that, imagine you decided not to join this group and just are going to be investing like on August 1st, so that was yesterday, at 5 p.m. you said, I'm going to be waiting for this and I'm going to be waiting for the signal, and then invest on the token there. Like right here, they reveal, we are going to be investing in this token, NXS, and go ahead and buy. Then what's going to happen is you're going to be buying at the top, because they start buying a lot before the time they say it's going to be pumping. So by the time it pumps, you're already late and you're already losing money. So that's a scam. It's a double whammy. It's two scam in one. These guys are kind of those smart in a bad way. And I learned my lesson. I hope you learned yours. I hope this helps you guys. And basically that was it for this time. That was it. Sorry. That was it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe to this channel so you can learn how to properly invest, and in this case, how to not invest during the bull trends and the downtrends. Bye-bye for now, guys.